Hey everyone, it's Gigi. How's everybody doing today? Well, I'm back for another recipe. And I thought, what can we get in the kitchen and do today? And my mind got to thinking on the new school year. And I've got a lot of grandbabies. Shout out to my grandbabies. Hey guys, Gigi loves y'all. My daughter told me yesterday that my grandbabies look forward to seeing my videos show up online so they can get on there and watch it. So let me shout out to them real quick, okay? Hey Gunner and Carter and Bentley and Brantley and Willow and Blakely and Everly and Ella Grace and Piper and Felicity and Jax. Oh my goodness, I have 12 grandbabies. I hope I didn't miss any of them, but if I did, they know that I love them. So Gigi loves you guys. Guess what we're gonna do today? I know all of you are getting ready to start back to school. Some of you started yesterday, some of you are gonna start Monday. So I thought, what better time to bake some cookies and fill up Gigi's cookie jar. He's empty. He needs some love put inside him. So today we're gonna bake some cookies and we're gonna fill up Mr. Piggy today, okay? That's what we're gonna do. So, I decided today I'm gonna make some, I may even improvise and I may even throw in a few little extra things that I don't normally do, but I'm gonna make, and if you see me looking over here, I've got my cookbook in front of me. It's been a while, so I may have to revert back to my cookbook, but I'm gonna make some oatmeal cookies. That's right. And they're gonna be good, and the house is gonna be smelling good. Well, it already is, and let me tell you why. I went ahead and roasted my oats in a 350-degree oven for 15 minutes, and it just releases the natural nutty flavor and they just taste better. So I went ahead and roasted those a little bit before so they had time to cool. So let's jump in and get started. Let me preheat my oven. Okay, I always forget to do that. Okay, so we're gonna start out by, in a large bowl, I've let my butter soften, and we're gonna cream our butter. I've got a cup of butter. Been letting it get softened at room temperature for quite a while now. And we're gonna cream that together with 2 cups of brown sugar. Now, I know that this gets really noisy, and if it gets real noisy, I'll just stop the video and come back, okay? I'm gonna start out real slow until I get it combined in there. Hopefully I won't fling no butter up there on y'all. I'm just gonna cream it until it softens real good. That is kind of noisy, isn't it? Let me finish this up and I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. Got that nice and creamy. And now I'm gonna add 2 room temperature. I'll let my eggs sit out to room temperature. When you're baking, you just want everything to be at room temperature. It bakes up, it mixes up easier. And so we're going to put 2 eggs. And you may ask why I'm doing this, and I'm going to explain that. I like to crack my eggs open in a little bowl before putting them in, because if I get an egg that's bad or that looks, well, I don't want to have already dumped that into my mixture and have to start all over again and waste butter and brown sugar and all that. So I just like to open it into a bowl, a little bowl, make sure it's okay, and then add it into my. So if you see me do that in other videos, you'll know why. Okay, so let's cream those. I'm gonna go ahead and put my, let me make sure I get this right. 1 teaspoon, yeah, I'm gonna get 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna put 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now I love this pure vanilla. I love when my mother-in-law and my in-laws go on a cruise and they go to Mexico or somewhere and they bring me back fresh vanilla. Love it. So I'm putting in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now we'll give that a good mix and mix those eggs in and that vanilla in with that butter and cream. I'll be back so you don't have to listen to it. Okay, I'm back, got that done. This is what your wet mixture should look like. Creamy like that, okay? So now I'm gonna set that bowl over to the side. I'm gonna bring another bowl in, and to this bowl, I'm gonna pour in, there's the oven preheated. I'm gonna pour in the 2 cups of oats that I toasted earlier in the oven. And if you remember, I said I toasted 350 degrees for 15 minutes, okay? Into this bowl, I'm gonna put the toasted oats, and then I'm gonna put 1 cup of shredded, sweetened coconut, okay? I'm gonna put that in with the oats, okay? Then I'm gonna add, no, let me make sure on this. Yes, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, okay? These are all your dry ingredients. Okay, and then we're gonna add half a teaspoon of baking soda, not baking powder, baking soda, okay? Half a teaspoon. You want to try when you're baking to be as precise as possible, okay? Okay, that was a half, and then we want to do 1 teaspoon of salt. Sorry about that. Okay, and you want to mix all of your wet ingredients up really well together. Do I need to push y'all back a little bit further? Yep, I think I do. There we go. So, mix all your dry ingredients up. That was 2 cups of toasted oats, cup of sweetened shredded coconut, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and a teaspoon of salt. Okay? All right. Now we're gonna put these, we're gonna bring our wet ingredients back over. And we're gonna put, I think I'm gonna work in my bigger bowl. So I'm gonna use, I'm gonna put my wet ingredients into my dry ingredients. Wanna make sure that we get everything. Smells good. Don't wanna leave anything. Wanna get all that goodie out of there. Okay. All right, we want to combine the wet and the dry mixtures really well together. This will give your arms a good workout. And I'm gonna make a mess, of course, anytime I'm working with flour. I'm not gonna make y'all watch me do this until it's real, real creamy, but I'll get this mixed up creamy and I'll show you what it looks like and I'll be right back, okay? Okay guys, we're back. This is what your mixture should look like when you get it all mixed up and well combined. And then all we have to do is, let me grab my cookie sheets. I've got 2 cookie sheets already lined with parchment paper. And we're gonna make 2-inch balls. And I like to spray mine just a little bit so that the batter comes out a little bit easier. Just a little light spray to keep it from sticking. And this guarantees that all of your cookies will come out the same size or very, very close. But we're gonna do 2-inch balls. And we will roll these into balls and then we will flatten them. And these cookies will not spread a lot. So you want to be sure with your hand or a fork or whatever to make sure you flatten them really well. And I just try to roll all of them into like a 2-inch ball. And this is going to make a lot of cookies, so I'm not going to, just wanted to show you about the size. That one feels a little bit small. I just wanted to show you about the accuracy of the size. So when you're rolling them out, you'll know. I'll do a couple more and then I'll turn the video off, finish rolling them, pop them into the 375 oven. And when they come out, I'll get right back with you. And let me tell you something else before I do that. I'm gonna do this sheet just as we have the dough made up, okay? But I'm thinking, because y'all tell me, you can't ever go wrong with chocolate. So I've got some chocolate chip morsels over here. And I think on the next sheet, I am gonna put some chocolate chips in them, chocolate chip oatmeal. I know the traditional is oatmeal raisin, but I think, get a little bit more. I think that chocolate chips, I'm not a raisin fan. I probably wouldn't even eat them if they had raisins in them, but I love chocolate. So I think the next batch I'm gonna do with chocolate chips. Let me give my hands a wash. I'll be right back. That way I can touch my camera and not get cookie dough all over it. But anyhow, I'm gonna finish rolling these out. I'm gonna bring the other pan over here. I'm gonna do some chocolate chips in those. And when I take both of them out of the oven, I'll come back. It's about the size of them, if you can see. I'll come back and we'll sample cookies, okay? All right, I'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, we're back. The cookies are out of the oven is smelling good up in my house, okay? So I guess it's time to do a little taste test, and I think I'm gonna go for the chocolate. I'm gonna go for the one that has the chocolate chips in it. So let's do this. They're still just a little bit warm, which is really how I like them, because the longer they sit, the crispier, you know, they'll become, but I like them when they're fresh and hot out of the oven and they're, see them chocolate chips in there? Yeah. And I don't know about y'all, but you can't have cookies without milk. And you can't have milk and cookies without dunking them. Y'all know what I'm gonna say. Good. Oh, that's good. That could be dangerous. For sure. Well, listen, I think this would be the perfect idea to bake up some cookies. What better way to start the school year off than sending homemade cookies to school with your children or your grandchildren and let them gift them to the teachers. All these teachers, I appreciate them. The ones that teach in the public school, the private schools, the Christian schools, the homeschooling moms, all of you are to be commended for what you do. And I think this would make a perfect gift to let those teachers know how much you appreciate them and how grateful you are that they're teaching your children, your grandchildren. And I don't think they'll be upset one bit that you're sending them some fresh baked homemade cookies. So anyhow, I'm gonna close out this video by saying thank you so much for spending another day with me in my kitchen. I enjoy it. I enjoy having you here with me. Thank you so much for following me. And if you do like this video, could you give me a thumbs up or a heart? Or you can even share it with your friends so that they can watch this video, so they can make some cookies for their children's teachers or for their, like I said, I love to get in the kitchen and bake with my grandbabies. I've got videos. I may share those one day with you. I may upload some, but I always get my grandbabies in the kitchen. If they are old enough, they've probably already been in my kitchen baking with me or cooking with me. And I love those memories. So anyhow, I'm gonna go. I hope y'all have a great week and go out and show some kindness and some love to somebody. You know, somebody needs it. Somebody needs your kindness. Somebody needs to feel loved. And maybe you're just the person today to do that. Well, this is Gigi signing off one more time. Until the next video, I'll see you back here for another great recipe. Bye guys, love y'all.